The sleeping giant of Bataan, a nuclear story. Once upon a time, in the shadow of a quiet volcano and near the shores of Morong, Bataan, a giant of steel and concrete, began to rise. It was the late 1970s, and the Philippines was feeling the weight of the world's oil crisis. Gasoline was expensive, electricity was unstable, and the government under President Ferdinand Marcos searched for a powerful solution. That solution came in the form of nuclear energy. It was bold, modern, and ambitious. The kind of project that would show the world that the Philippines was ready for the future. In 1976, the Marcos administration signed a deal with an American company, Westinghouse Electric, to build the nation's first nuclear power plant. The price tag? A staggering $2.3 billion. The Bataan Nuclear Power Plant, or BNPP, was to become the crown jewel of Philippine energy independence. But even before the first war was raised, controversy surrounded the project. Critics whispered of rushed approvals, corruption, and backdoor deals. People worried that the plant sat too close to Mount Natib, a potentially active volcano, and dangerous fault lines that cut through Luzon's ground like scars. Yet construction continued. Towering walls, massive turbines, and miles of pipes slowly took shape. By 1984, the plant stood completed, gleaming under the Bataan sun. But it never came alive. In April 1986, the world watched in horror as a nuclear reactor exploded in Chernobyl, Ukraine. A disaster that spread radioactive clouds across Europe and changed the world's view of nuclear power forever. That same year, Ferdinand Marcos was ousted in a peaceful revolution, and the new president, Corazon Aquino, faced a decision. After reviewing the risks, the corruption claims, and the shifting public opinion, she made a bold choice. The BNPP would never be opened. And so, the great nuclear giant of Bataan was silenced, without ever humming to life. But its story didn't end there. For decades, the government paid off the plant's enormous debt, even as it stood unused. The halls of the BNPP remained quiet, its control room gathering dust, while security and maintenance crews kept it from falling apart. It became a monument, not of progress, but of caution. As the years passed and energy needs grew once again, whispers returned. What if we revived the plant? Some saw an opportunity in its bones, believing that with upgrades and care, it could still serve its purpose. Others warned that the risks had not vanished and the world had moved on to safer, renewable energy sources. Today, the Bataan Nuclear Power Plant stands as a symbol, a sleeping giant by the sea, reminding the nation of a time when it dared to dream big, but also of the price of rushing toward power without first securing trust, safety, and transparency.